Today, we are entering the wacky world of Strawinski and the Mysterious House, also known as the movie with the Globglogabgalab. This short 3D animated film released in 2013 by a company called Hope Animation, who also created various other visual masterpieces such as, The Sleuths and the Savior? Yeah, everyone remembers that, right? Well anyway, although this movie came out a few years ago, it recently became very popular because people online pointed out a scene of a mysterious blob figure who says some pretty weird stuff. But don't worry, we will get to that soon. On the official movie website, Strawinski and the Mysterious House is described as a magical adventure inspired by the Chronicles of Narnia, Walt Disney animated musicals, and the parables by Jesus Christ. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. This stunning film begins with Strawinski and his friends walking through tall grass, and although they don't find Pokemon, they do see an old mysterious mansion. Through these beginning scenes with the friends, we get absolutely hilarious and breathtaking dialogue such as,
"That's spooky."
Shall we go in?
Better not, it might be enchanted.
Chicken?
I'm not a chicken, I'm a rabbit.
Well, I think we should go inside.
Me too. I want to find out what's in there.
So they enter this mysterious house after listening to music, and the bunny character is just hippity hopping around having a great time. Through the next few minutes, our heroes completely go against the law by breaking and entering this house, but hey, it's for the plot, so it's okay, right? Soon these guys head to the library and see a bunch of singing books for some reason. They're dancing and asking to be read in some sort of don't hug me I'm scared situation. Like, why are the animals not questioning what's going on? It wouldn't even be possible to read a book with a face on it because they would just keep talking about how they want you to read them. Or maybe this is an audiobook straight out of the year 3018. Pretty advanced stuff, huh, Strawinski? But anyway, the four friends meet a troll who we can just call Scottish Man because look at him. Soon we get an official Scottish Man single, one of the hottest beats dropping sometime this year on his very own album.
Don't you know this loathsome place, the house that legend does embrace, the home where hearsay spins its yarn and shapes our way of life?
This song is low-key kinda catchy, and I'm pretty disappointed to be saying that considering this is such a dank movie. The friends decide to stay in this library where the books have mysteriously stopped talking because plot, and then the Scottish man goes on about the Scarlet Queen. He runs away, and then our main characters decide to keep reading while they force Strawinski to investigate some music coming from in the house. This is what happens when you have a low budget and you're quickly running out of your resources. You gotta have one main character walking around instead of all four. Very clever, Hope Animation. So Strawinski follows the music and realizes it stopped, but he slowly explores the house. Nobody's around and he finds a lonely cello with a face. Okay, I'm probably the only one that thinks this, but this cello feels like it came straight from M3D, where all the music instruments play on their own. You're amazing if you actually know what M3D is. Okay, back to the mysterious house. Strawinski is very curious as to what's going on, and much like the viewer, he's asking questions every other second. He and the cello talk about Scottish Man, and how Scottish Man is looking for a hiding place from the Scarlet Queen. But in this amazing dialogue, the Globglogabgalab is finally mentioned. Strawinski rushes down the stairs back into the library to see that his friends are gone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's what you've all been waiting for when you clicked on this video. The time is here for something extraordinary, and you can only see this perfection once in a lifetime!
The ideas and sentences of the books were his nourishment. Slowly his flabby, overweight body oozed from the book onto the basement floor. Before long, the Globglogabgalab caught sight of another book and maneuvered himself in its direction, until his massive body sat right on top of it.
Here is the Globglogabgalab. He gets sucked into a book for no reason, probably so he can just giggle and gobble the pages. Then he goes out of the book and sees the curious Strawinski. Okay, this is disturbing. Can we just point out that this guy is all human skin, nothing else? This is nudity in a children's animated movie, although technically not since he has almost no real body parts. Is this really what kids like to see now? What kind of generation am I living in? And if you thought that this movie couldn't get any better, we get a lit tune featuring the Globglogabgalab where he sings and just has a great time. The books are back to life because reading is fun, and they're backup dancers to this song. Seriously, someone get the firefighters over here. This is mega lit.
The yeast of thoughts and minds. Schwabble dabble glibber glabber schwibble schwab glab. Dibble double shwibble shabble glibber glab schwab. Schwabble dabble glibber glabber schwibble schwab dab. Dibble double shwibble shabble glibber schwab glab. Oh, ha ha ha! Splendid. Simply delicious.
Never in your life will you hear such clever lyrics again. So we find out that Globglogabgalab consumes a book's thoughts but does not do anything bad to the book. He claims he lives off of books, but then what'll happen if you stick him in a room without any books? I mean, if a world like Fahrenheit 451 happened and all the books were gone, then this guy would die off pretty fast. It'd be a truly tragic tale. Then Strawinski and the beautiful creature talk about the Rat King, who apparently wants to destroy everything. Okay, yeah, why not? Rat King's an evil guy, let's just bring him up randomly in conversation without prior introduction. Soon we see Strawinski's friends are trapped reading a book because Hope Animation officially ran out of their animation budget and they couldn't get all their models to move. Then, feeling heartbroken and lost, our main hero crafts a beautiful song which really can't compare to the Globglogabgalab's tune that just came before.
Scarlet Queen, bring hope and let your love be seen. You know our need, we are lost and alone. Send us help from your royal throne.
Okay, this is where things get really weird. Didn't think it was possible, but here we go. The Globglogabgalab shapeshifts to cheer Strawinski up, but what is this? This is a bird made completely of human skin. I'm not gonna sleep tonight because of this movie, and I really wish I could unsee this. Eventually, Scottish man meets up with Globglogabgalab and they talk more about the Scarlet Queen. There's lots of plot here and I'm so confused as to what's going on, but hey, don't worry. Strawinski is here to give you a nice talk and motivate you to the ends of the earth.
She will help you. She will go to the great Elohim, and he will forgive you.
Are you sure?
But of course I am. That's why I've asked her to come here. She is patient and very kind.
Of course, we get yet another song from him, even though he literally just sang minutes ago. Although I will admit, this one is actually a bit catchier than his previous single, but that isn't saying much. Oh boy, it's the Scarlet Queen! Please tell me I'm not the only one that thinks this character looks like she came straight from the Game of Life 1998 on PC. She would really fit so well in there. More plot happens and the confusion continues. Then the Scarlet Queen saves Strawinski's friends from turning into a Globglogabgalab. The day is finally saved! But things get dark when the Rat King pops out and sings all about his evil plans. Again, this isn't actually a terrible song, so that's unexpected. But why exactly are the books dancing to his song? I thought they were the good guys and they'd be having a blast as backup dancers to the Globglogabgalab, but I guess they really don't care if the singer is a hero or a villain.
Tremble in fear, my child, follow me into everlasting night. I am your fiercest foe. Oh, how frightful, terrifying is the Rat King's evil might.
Then, as quick as he appeared, the Rat King is gone. Soon the Scarlet Queen holds her old cello and floats up to the sky without an explanation, and everything seemed to work out in the end as our main heroes state the obvious for the 50th time.
How good that everything worked out well in the end.
It could have all turned out much worse.
It is very good that we know the Scarlet Queen.
Without her, we would have been in great trouble.
Strawinski lies in his bed and reflects on the events of the mysterious house as he dozes off to sleep. So yeah, that was Strawinski and the mysterious house. If you were confused at any part, then you're on the same boat as me. I had no idea what was going on more than half the time because there were dancing, singing books, characters being introduced with little explanation, and of course, who can forget Globglogabgalab? Maybe some kids will like this movie and they'll have a much different opinion as to what it means, but for me, I just have no idea. The real mystery that Strawinski should have solved was why this movie was even made in the first place. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give it a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.